Yo guys, what is going on? It's Lukey here and welcome back to another video. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys the fastest ways to level up your weapons inside of Season 5 of Warzone and also Cold War. There will be timestamps in this video if you want to skip forward to any specific part. First of all, I'm going to be focusing on the best Cold War method, and then I'm going to be focusing on the best Warzone method, and then at the end is also a bonus method. So the first method is on Outbreak. This is a game mode in zombies, and this is by far one of the fastest methods in Cold War. There's plenty of methods in Cold War, I've tested a bunch of them, but this one was definitely one of the best methods to see the most results in the shortest amount of time. This method is very time efficient, and honestly, if you haven't already done this method, or if you don't already know about this method, it's definitely time to start doing this if you want to get some fast and easy levels for your weapons. Every single time you do this strategy, you can get about 20 levels per game, depending on what level your weapon is. Obviously, the lower the level, the more levels you will be getting. But after you've killed zombies for about 10 minutes, you want to do the first objective. The first objective is completely random, but the reason you want to do this is because it's going to spawn in a bunch of zombies. And obviously the more zombies, the more kills you're going to be getting, and the more XP you're going to be getting. Once you've done the first objective, you want to make your way to the second objective. And you want to make your way to the second objective pretty much straight away. You can go ahead and kill zombies around the map for about 5 minutes if you like to, but I usually just go to the second objective pretty much straight away. So once you go to the second objective, it's going to start spawning a lot of zombies. The second objective is usually a pretty good one, and this one should spawn a lot more zombies than the first objective spawned. As you guys can see, for this objective in particular, there was a boss, and along with this boss spawned a bunch of other zombies. This allowed me to get a lot of kills, and whenever you kill the bosses, you also get quite a lot of XP for killing the bosses because they are obviously harder to kill. So to summarize this method once again, load into Outbreak, kill zombies around the map for about 10 minutes, do the first objective, which should spawn a bunch of zombies, do the second objective, which also should spawn a bunch of zombies. Once you guys have done the second objective, you want to simply go ahead and leave the game, and then rinse and repeat this method over and over again until you are satisfied with the amount of XP that you've gotten. Next up, we're going to be talking about the best Warzone method. So if you guys only have Warzone, then listen up, because this method works really well. Now, unfortunately for this method, it is the best method, but unfortunately you do need another person to play with. But if you don't have anyone to play with, it's very simple to find someone. All you have to do is join my Discord, which is linked in the description. And there is almost 4,000 members in there, and if you guys ever need anyone to play with, all you gotta do is ask in the Discord, and I'm sure you guys can find plenty of people to play with. So for this method, it's gonna basically maximize the amount of XP you can get. So you guys probably know by now, in Warzone, one of the best ways to get XP is to do contracts. However, with this method, you can actually go ahead and combine the two best methods together and basically take it in turns with your friend. So what you guys are going to want to do, one of you is going to go to Superstore and basically just run around and get a bunch of kills, whilst the other person is going to go ahead and do a bunch of contracts. It's very simple, and that's basically what you want to do. So one person is doing contracts whilst the other person is in Storage Town getting a bunch of kills, and in every single game you want to go ahead and swap roles. So for the first game, you might be getting the kills and your teammate is getting contracts, and then for the next game you will be getting the contracts and your teammate will be getting kills. So the person who's getting the kills is going to be getting the XP for kills and also the XP for the contract, because if you didn't know, in Warzone, if you do a contract, every single person on your team gets the XP for that contract. So the person in Storage Town getting kills is going to be getting XP for kills, and they're also going to be getting XP for contracts. Now obviously the person who's getting the kills is going to be getting a lot more XP than the person who's only getting contracts, but to make this fair, all you have to do is swap every single game. so you can take it in turns of who's getting the kills, and it'll be equal if you do it that way. The next method isn't going to work all the time because unfortunately it is on a limited playlist only, which is only out for a limited amount of time. I'm not sure when this will be coming back. It could be coming back next week, it could be coming back in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, who knows. But whenever it does come out, you want to make sure you take advantage of this method because this is by far one of the fastest methods you can do to level up your weapons. You can also do this method AFK, which makes it really, really well. So what you guys are going to want to do is come on to the payload game mode. Like I said, it might not be in the playlist at the moment because it is a limited time. As you can see, my CX9 is level 1, and as soon as I start playing, I'm going to start getting XP. Now there's two ways you can do this method. You can either do this method AFK, or you can just go ahead and play it normally and get kills. Obviously, if you get kills, you're also going to be getting a lot more XP because you're going to be getting XP for the objective and for getting kills. The best way to do this, if you do want to do this AFK, is literally do this whilst you are getting your dinner, or maybe you're watching a film or something like that. So for example, in this specific game, I got my CX9 from level 1 to level 18, and this game only took me 12 minutes long. Whilst I was doing this method, I was literally watching a film. I wasn't even playing. You do have to spawn in at the very beginning, and if you do die, you do have to obviously spawn in then as well. Or like I said, you can also just play, because if you do play, you're going to be getting a lot of XP. So in this game in particular, like I said, I got from level 1 to level 18, and if I was to get kills and actually play the game as well, instead of just being AFK, I probably would have gotten about 25 levels in just under 12 minutes. So even if you don't have double XP tokens, you're still going to be getting about 10 levels every single game, and you literally don't even have to get a single kill. Now, unfortunately, like I said, this is a limited time game mode, so it's not going to be out in Warzone forever, but hopefully they do keep it in for a good amount of time. Whenever I used it, I literally got my CX9 from level 1 to level 50 in about 4 matches, which took around about 40 minutes, and it was so easy. So I really hope they don't remove this. But yeah, if you guys want any more XP methods, make sure to check out my channel. I post loads of XP methods all the time, so just check out my page, subscribe for more, and turn on those notifications so you don't miss out on a new video.